In today's video, we're going to talk about two different methods that you can use to track your Google Ads conversions. So they will both show up under here, so in your Google Ads account, tools and settings and conversions, they will show here. Now there are two different methods that you can use for tracking your leads, your conversions, and you should always be tracking conversions to make sure that you know how much money, how many leads you're getting from your Google Ads campaigns. So the two different methods are to use Google Analytics and then import the conversions from Analytics into your Google Ads account, or you can set it up under your Google Ads account. The choice is yours. So if you wanted to set it up under your Google Ads account, what you would do is this. Under Tools and Settings and Conversions, you would click the plus button to set up a new conversion. You would track whichever type of conversion it was. Let's say that we wanted to track a form conversion. That would be some type of sign up. So what type of action is it that we want to take? We're going to submit a lead form. We're not going to use a value at this stage. If you've got one, or if you know how much a lead is worth to you in general, please feel free to include it. Generally, we want to count every lead, so we're going to leave it set to every, and then we're going to leave everything else set the same for now. And then click on Create and Continue. Now you've got an option of using Google Tag Manager if you've got it installed. Otherwise, you can just email it to your webmaster for them to place, and it needs to be placed on the thank you page that people see when they have submitted the form. Okay, so you would email it either to yourself or to your webmaster, and then it would be placed. Here is an example of a ClickFunnels funnel, which actually on the relevant thank you page, if I go to Settings and Tracking Code, we actually have the code on this specific page. Now, if you want to track whether the code is actually showing, then what you can do is you can actually install this little thing, this little browser support called Google Tag Assistant. So if I click on Enable and then refresh the page, you can see it'll then show me which tags I've then got installed. So you can see I've got a couple of different Google Ads accounts showing, and I've got the conversion tracking showing up there in green. So that's how you can check if your Google Ads tag is actually showing with the use of your browser extension here. Really, really useful. There's also a little Facebook one there as well that you can use to do the same with Facebook pixels as well. Okay. So that's the Google Ads method. So if I just going to click on install the tag ourselves, click on Next, and then Done. Now in Analytics, if we wanted to set it up under Google Analytics instead, bear in mind that Google Ads, the tracking will show really fast. So if somebody submits a form or makes a call, it normally will show within half an hour. In Google Analytics, it can take 24 hours, and it will take quite a long time for the data to show. So bear that in mind, as if you've only just installed it, this might be what's happening. So what you need to do is you need to go into Google Analytics, go into Admin, and then into Goals, and you then set it up as a new goal. So we would set it as Custom, and then Continue, and that would be form submitted, and that it would be a destination, and then click on Continue, equal to, I always put begins with, and then because I've got a couple of different thank you pages that all contain thank you, I'm just going to use part of the URL. Going to paste it in. Now we don't actually need, it's telling us here in the example that we only need the / thank you bit. Okay, so make sure we pay attention to that. We could again give it a value if you wanted to. I'm not going to bother. If we then verify that goal, you can see it will actually, because that goal has been tracking over the past 30 days or so, it will actually allow us to verify it. So if I click on that to save that, And then what I would do is I would go into my account. So this is a live account. And then I would click on the blue plus button for conversion, and I would then import that goal I just set up in Google Analytics. So I click on Import, Google Analytics, click on Continue, and that's the new goal that I just set up. So I would now click on Import and Continue. Okay, and so from this point onwards, it will now be tracking. So just make sure that I remove these two ones I've been setting up as test ones. Now, if you want to check if it's actually working, I've got a live account here to show you. If I look at this one that's tracking a click to call button, if I click on that particular conversion, the way I can check if it's working and which page it's been triggering on, I would click on the web pages link and it will show me which of the relevant pages that particular goal, that conversion has been tracking on. So that's really useful data to have. And in the past, I've used this when auditing client accounts, and it's where if you're submitting a form and people should only trigger a goal if they see the thank you page, so it's gone through successfully, this is where I can see problems if what can often happen is the conversion code is put on the original page, not the thank you page, and I can track that in here because when I look at the URLs, it means I can see it in the wrong, I can actually see that it's on the main page, not the thank you page. So very important to check that. Now this is a click to call that's being tracked, so this one, it doesn't need a thank you page, so those web pages there look okay. Right, okay, so that's, I hope you enjoyed my explanation of how to set up conversions in both Google Ads and in Google Analytics. Watch out for using both, by the way. It is very easy to track both, and then before you know it, you've doubled up with your conversion tracking and you think that everything's twice as successful as it actually is. So please watch out for that. A way around that, by the way, is you can go and turn one of them off. So in Tools and Settings and Conversions, you are able to, where it says included conversions, you can actually just edit it so that you're not including it. And I do occasionally need to do that for clients. Okay, so don't forget to leave me a like, a comment, and hit the subscribe button. Bye for now.